Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Leonard McDonald from Extraordinary Legacies, and this is the start of your pre-training. Now, the reason that I'm telling you to start here, even if you're just joining the challenge and it's already started, start here so that once the challenge starts, you can hit the ground running. Like, what I've done is looked at the things that cause people to succeed and the things that cause people to quit. And I said, okay, let me pull this out, and this out. And since we know these are the things that come up as obstacles in our pre-planning, let's go ahead and take care of as many of those things as possible. So in order for this to work out the way that it can work out and should work out, you need to start here, take this part seriously, excuse me, and then continue the momentum of these videos, these training videos, and the homework at the end right into the first day of the challenge and then moving on along the way, because that is the way that you're going to get the results that you desire. I'm telling you this from someone who's worked with tons of businesses and tons of people, and these are the things that hold people back. So the very first thing is your why. Now, a lot of times people are like, oh yeah, I know my why. Look, your why has to be serious, because the purpose of your why is to keep you grounded and strong enough to support the vision that you have. So even outside of a vision board, just something you're trying to accomplish, there's still a vision that goes into that. So your why has to be strong enough to hold up your vision, because there are going to be things that happen where there's a lot of pressure that now gets built upon your vision. So you're trying to hold your vision up, and that pressure is pushing it down, making that vision become heavier and heavier. And if your why is not strong enough, you are going to move from underneath your vision, and your vision is going to come crashing down. If you look back in the past and you look at the things that you wanted to do, I'm not saying you didn't want to do them, but what I am saying is if you didn't do those things, something came along that had more strength than your why, which is why you weren't able to accomplish that thing. So what we're doing right now is solidifying what our why is and understanding not just why the why is so important, but how you dig deep enough to find your way, to find your why, so that you can take your toes and your heels and dig them in the ground enough so that you stand strong and don't walk away from your vision. Excuse me. So the first thing that you need to do is think about the things that you want and why you want them. I forgot which book it is, but what the book says is that ask yourself why 7 times. So every time you say why, or every time you answer the why, then there's now a new why for that answer. And that's how you get past the superficial stuff. So like money, I want money because I want to be rich because I want money. Like, that's very superficial. Everyone wants money. Everyone, for the most part, wants to be rich, but everyone isn't. So that is too superficial to actually drive someone to do something. And so even though they may start trying something out, when some obstacles pop up and start getting in their way, that's going to slow them down more and more until they decide to just quit. Because the understanding that they've come to, even if it's not verbally admitted, is it's not worth all of that, and they back off. So you're going to write down like why. And an example I've used in the past before is, like, I want a house. Okay, why? I want my own house. Like that's the thing that people want. I want a house. Why? I'm tired of living in apartments. Why? Well, there's these expenses that you're paying, and the rent goes up all the time, and then at the end of the day, you don't really own it. Okay, why does that make you want a house? Well, okay, when I was growing up as a child, we moved from apartment to apartment, and no place ever felt like home. So I don't want my family to deal with that, and I want them to know a place as home that they not only feel is their home, but they recognize it as a home where they have been for a long time, creating stability. That is a why. So when you look at the beginning, why do you want a house? I mean, everyone, like, the goal is to get out of an apartment and get a house. Okay, like that's the first one. But the power behind that one is way less than the power behind I'm doing this for my family to have a home and feel like a place is home, because I never had that growing up and I don't want them to experience that. So this is the approach that you take. This is the reason why you continuously ask yourself why. And only you can be the person that says, okay, this why is strong enough. This why is going to make me fight tooth and nail to get what I want. Because my why is greater than anything that's going to come up against me. All right? So that is your why. That is your assignment right now, to take some time and find your why. Because your why is going to be basically the last defense. Everything else can fall away, but your why cannot, because the why is the thing that's holding your vision up. All right? So go ahead and get that assignment done. If you have any questions about this or any comments about it, go ahead and drop them in the comments and I will come back and respond to those. See you in the next video.